This ball out of bounds. It'll be Charlotte basketball to start. 19-63 in the first year on the bench for head coach Charles Lee. Simpson from deep. Got the auspicious bounce. KJ Simpson. Almost had a big screen on Simpson. Good defense by Simpson. James picks up his man, foul, and count it.
Fox got late. Not a lot of room here on the baseline. He understands there's a backline defender, 7-footer waiting on him. So
the full court pressure there by Edwards. James gets it across. A bona fide shot blocker there.
Yeah, this is a look, sign on James, man. You talk about a powerful built guard. He gets downhill. He's not going to get on to the next action and look for a dribble handoff to get that ball out of your hands.
Well, he got rid of it to Salon. His three comes off. Kalkbrenner underneath with the putback. Simpson out front. Kalkbrenner set the screen. Simpson slides it inside to him and finishes it off. KJ Simpson makes the screen. 15-footer is pure. Where he really made a big leap in his game. Salon on the drive. Got the lay and one.
None of this is going to seem too fast to him the way it did a year ago. Really good patience. Look how he slowed it down at the
Leo, the head coach for the 76ers. We saw Nick Nurse pass by our table a moment ago. Dallas with a nice float game. Shot clock down to 3. Got to get busy here. Kalkbrenner with a wild jump hook, missed everything. And here come the 76ers. Impressive jam.
Yeah, get numbers. They're going to have to play in the open floor,
right,
because they don't have a lot of offense creators in the half.
Simpson turns the corner, floater with the offhand, got it back and put it home. KJ Simpson really engaged and aggressive just off to our right. You see on James. Bounce, pass, good, layup, sweet. Gets it back from Thomas. Spins and lost the handle. Hornets looking to push. McNeely raises up and lays it home. Longtime NBA assistant coach and former player of the league. Dials one up for McNeely. Skip pass to the corner. On time, on target, and a bucket as a result.
Jay Walker, former Florida State player. Had some international experience, G League experience.
Excited to see the Seminoles this year under former Sacramento Kings assistant coach Luke Laux, who takes over as head coach. Sure to turn out some winners. Walker Jr. again knocks down the 3.
Well, those are 2 great deliveries by Ball. He had the trail.
MJ Walker got the winning initials at least.
I got my first sight of him actually coaching a circuit. We coached against his team. Dynamic athlete, and this time back-to-back threes to lace him up. It's done at a really high level while also providing a lot of entertainment in the way that he does it.
Love to watch him. Charlotte last year, 19-63. Yeah, you're right. Cross-court skip pass. That 3 ball comes off. Here they are on the move, 76ers. Dallas lost it, went right to the right guy. Look what I found, says Bona.
Easy for Philadelphia so far, but Bona doing his part. That's just quick.
About 15 points per game for Nick Nurse in the 76ers.
Ball, another guy, and he misses 2 free throws there, but he's another guy that got some time with Charlotte a year ago. 15 games.
Out after that 3 ball. Walker with another one.
This guy, I know he's a dear friend. We'll get into that. But just the roster overall, how talented the Sixers are.
I feel like I could just fit right in with them. Obviously, we got 3 great players with Tyrese, Paul.
Tell me about this.
Well, we were having that conversation with Tyrese Maxey when this happened, and they're looking for that in a 24-win team sitting out there with all of that talent at the top of their roster. Just waiting to see how the first couple months of the season go if those guys can all play together.
Barlow with the stick back. B.J. Edgecombe has not played in Las Vegas here, but he's a guy that played 1 through 4 last year at Baylor. Picked up things very quickly at both ends of the court. Winning really matters to him, and very much a guy that plays at both ends of the court.
Again, for Philadelphia, just looking for some shot creators. Mitch would be another guy I'd go to, and you certainly want to get Edwards some looks. I think he shot 28% from the three a year ago. He's got a lot of length defensively. You just got to be more consistent with the open looks. Fifth gear is, oh, here comes a double team. Let me just go ahead and swing the ball and move it. Right. I think that in-between level is when you're talking about breaking down defenses, dragging two with you to make the game simpler on the weak side.
He continues to improve. The signs got Ant-Man shooting 40% on a volume of about 9 a game last year, which was pretty impressive. Led the NBA in threes made. That game on NBA TV tomorrow. Bona with a certified, bona fide, qualified, strong move inside. An imperious force in this game at both ends.
A little bit fake dribble handoff. Kalkbrenner, good position right there, but when you hit him with a shoulder.
Halliburton's already said he won't be playing next year, but maybe Charlotte makes a move. Who knows? Maybe even a play-in with some improvement. That three ball from the corner good by Mintz.
Yeah, Mintz could definitely heat up. He's a guy that has a natural feel for stringing buckets together.
Bona with the punch. See Rico Hines, assistant coach, in the background approving.
Yeah, and he's got, look, he's powerfully built, but he's a 41% three-point shooter as well. It looks like a guy that would just be like out there to defend and handle the ball and give you, the energy in the downhill attack, and he can shoot the basketball as well.
Mintz underneath. A nice block by Kalkbrenner. Out of bounds, it'll stay at that end. 76er ball.
If you come to a jump stop on the baseline against the 7-1 player, now you're in trouble. So you've got to get off the ground the first time to have a chance to get up over that reach. If you come to a jump stop and that guy closes the distance down where you're body on body, you've got no chance of getting that off.
Oh, Bona slammed it home with the left. He put his head down and was determined to get to the rack. 8 points in the ball game for him.
58 games with the Sixers a year ago. And you mentioned it, the injury to Embiid.
And another steal defensively almost.
Gave him an opportunity, man, and this is why. He just ran a quarter of a mile and didn't come up with a whole lot, but he came up with this one the play before that.
So Mintz out top, a chance to get it down to 8. Broom flips the screen, pops on the pick and pop.
You can just use leverage and size and touch. It's a little bit different in the NBA, so I think now this is the shot. If you've got that kind of space on a spot up on the weak side, get to the line.
Broom knocks down his second consecutive three. Simpson gets around the screen. Bounce pass, one more to the corner. That's the right guy for the job. MJ Walker with his 4th three ball of the night.
Really good action there by Walker, understanding when that ball is penetrated on that side of the floor. On the opposite side from you, that's the opportunity to drift as far as you can into that deep corner.
Broom with the tough bucket. I'm trying to feed him all I can, and they do there. Walker for 3. Man, he is stuck on automatic. It's out top, around the Bona screen. Edwards from deep, rings up the 3. And Philadelphia back to within 6 points.
Well, you're right, man, that was a bomb. He was practically on the sideline out there, and it was a pretty good contest.
Simpson off the DHO. Float game blocked by Bona. They're going to call goaltending. 8-point lead. Nice pass on the give and go. Counted and one.
And for the job.
Edwards rolling. Dynamic scorer and player in the league, especially marked improvement after the reset, after they had their G League showcase.
So on the floor, he plays like every night's on audition. That's how you have to treat it when you're a role player in this league.
McNeely laces the 3 ball.
Because right now he's created a lane for himself to get playing time in this league.
Ball left it short. Out to the corner for 3. Good. Great interview a little bit earlier with Katie George. Had a couple of Sixer players on there. Barlow missed that one. Tyrese Maxey spoke with Katie George, and Talked about teammate Joel Embiid back in Philadelphia on the men, doing his rehab, getting ready to go, and McNeely with the corner three. 34th pick overall as a 23-year-old.
And almost unimaginable the improvement he's made since he first came on the scene out of high school.
The 76ers. Shot clock at 7. Edwards, another logo three, and he laces it. So the 76ers backed within 3.
He's finally gotten it going. He was quiet the other night. He was quiet in the first half, and right now he's absolutely picking it up. And he had moments for the Sixers this season, and now you see that defense.
It's a 1-point game, Tim. They were writing the obituary.
You have some success offensively as a team, and all of a sudden guys want to get up and pressure. We're going to have a great finish.
Kicks it out to Edwards. Good show and go. Edwards raising up. Everything but the bucket that time for Philadelphia.
Good contest. He had to put too much English on that, and it spun out on him.
Salon steps through for the layup. The lead back up to 3. Salon with 8. Mintz. The lob and the flush by Barlow. Cross court, Barlow open for the lead. And Simpson with a great move on the break, elevating, and one. KJ.
Running down the long rebound, and now out in the open floor. And I think Edwards, with his size.
Edwards, bounce pass. Found its way to Broom, who says, look what I found.
Yeah, exactly.
Kalkbrenner hands it off to Salon. Salon got to the rim and lays it home. Crosses him. Barlow, one more to Salas. He drives it on McNeely and banks it in to knot it at 77. Good execution.
You leave strong side corner because any person in the gym can make that pass. Right. So you want to make it more difficult on them. As you see, Barlow knocked down a 3.
At the Olympics, losing to USA Basketball in the gold medal game. Mintz on the drive, through the contact, count it and one. Judah Mintz.
Becoming a fan of Mintz. I like his burst, and he's got wiry strength.
Kalkbrenner picks up his dribble. Shot clock at 5. Salon touches paint. Count it and one with the left. And the shoulder shrug.
A lot of this in year 1 from him. That's a great hesitation here. So he gets broomed.
Long jumper comes off this time from Edwards. Edwards atoning defensively, almost got a steal. Shot clock at 15. Sims slides through for the bucket. Out of the horn set, he slips out. Salon lobs it up, and a great finish at the other end. He got held a little bit by Barlow. Simpson rejects the screen. Pulls, got it. Clutch, Simpson. Slow up the Sixers. Salas with a head of steam. Barlow with the nice follow, and they're still alive. Knocks down the second. It's a 2-possession game. 4-point advantage for the Hornets. They led by as many as 16 at one point. Edwards rips through. Got it. Back to a 2-point contest and a quick foul.
I think they're going to.
If it becomes a 3-point game, which it is now.
Foul, knowing you've got to go full court to tie the game.
Mintz makes the second. Still a 1-possession game.
Again, would have been in play for them to prevent the 3-point attempt. That's out of the play now. Because if you foul now, they could tie the game.
Here's Mintz in a rush, up court. Got a nice screen. Got it blocked. And that's the end of the game. Kalkbrenner hijacks the jumper and says, let's go home.